come all the way to Arizona. That's a crazy
Yeah.
jump, especially to Arizona, like a state like this.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
most
word.
people come west, they'll go to like LA or like
Type shit. Even when niggas leaving New York, niggas go to Atlanta, they go to Virginia, you know what I mean? North Carolina, South Carolina. Type shit. Spanish people go to Florida. They go to the Spanish niggas go to the type shit. But yeah, man, that shit was crazy. I mean, I really get into it on my Bars on I-95 freestyle. I feel like my family had like a situation. I had another side of my family that from Philly, and they had a lucrative situation out here. So I mean, they hit my peoples back in New York. My mother, as a matter of fact, about assisting them on the situation that they had out here, and it made sense for her. Like I say, I'm from the same projects. My mother from the same projects. My grandma from the same hood. I think my great grandma moved out there at some point, probably like the 50s or some shit like that. So it's just like I'm super sanctioned in the hood, but it's just like, all right, you know, especially probably more so for my mother. Like, all right, it's time to. I got a little sister too. I mean, that's like we a couple years apart, so she was probably like 8, 9 at the time. I'm not sure, but so yeah, so I'm sure it made sense, more the sense in the world for her to. I mean, want to do that, so we did that, and it made a lot of sense. I really go into in specifics on my Bars on I-95. Y'all should check that out.
I was there in the building.
Pick up the book type shit. You already. That's a fact.
That was definitely in the building.
Shout my dog. And so that's
how old were
pretty
you?
much what it is. When I moved out here, I was like 14 years old.
Word. And so you the oldest of the you said you got sisters, so it's just two? Okay, So that was that beginning of high school then?
Type shit, yup.
So how's that like? I didn't realize, I put it like this, like I just started getting into Tupac, and I just realized Tupac is just an East Coast dude that lived on the West Coast.
Hold on, what you mean when you start getting into?
Like I just started really getting into his music.
Recently?
Yeah, I grew up East Coast. It's all big. I'm not listening to none of that shit. That shit dead. This nigga, it's like if I grew up, it's like the kids now. It's if you a Dirk fan or a YoungBoy fan, you probably not listening to the other people.
One or the other. Right.
Yeah, it's like you dissing my fan. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Niggas be heavily vested.
Yeah, but I fuck with Pac, you know what I'm saying, now, but it took me a minute. My pops told me checking him out. But I say that to say he an East Coast dude on the West Coast.
Right.
So I realized he was loud as hell, but he really not that loud if you put him on the other coast. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So how is that like taking the coming from fresh New York City energy, you know what I'm saying, to out here? Because it's like the energy of people is completely different out here.
Yeah, the energy of the people is different. Yo, I thought niggas was weird, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I thought niggas was weird. I thought I was not being for a little bit. I really thought I was like, these niggas corny, niggas is bummy, niggas is this, niggas is that. I'm like, this. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand skater shoes. I didn't understand I didn't understand the white boys and the so little couple niggas. Like, I mean, I'm in Avondale type shit in school and shit. So it's like, there was a couple niggas. I mean, you found. I don't know if y'all went to school out here, but how school is out here, you gonna have to find your tribe. The couple niggas that's out here, I mean, that's what I'm chilling with. You know what I mean? Right. But outside of that is, it's just different. My nigga, it's different. It's nothing like New York where everybody might got some kind of swag, some kind of something. You know what I mean? Right. Like it's just like, I don't know. It's just a different animal. But I always been a nigga that's like
that make you bump heads into people. Like how is like the adjusting, like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, man, y'all weird and I'm way too loud and people not rocking with me or people gravitating towards you.
You know what it was?
I miss it, you feel me?
They was fucking with me and I'm an easy nigga. Like, I mean, I see the white boys and I see we not the same, but I still, I still fuck with them. I'll be like, yo, what up, Dustin? Know what I mean? Niggas be like, yo, what's up? Know what I mean? Niggas be hype. Know what I mean? I might sit with niggas, chill, talk to them for a little while. Like, all right, boom. All right, you know what I mean? So it was like, I was always like, you know what I mean? I could move around the rooms easy for as long as I could remember.
Right.
Like, even in the hood, like, you know what I mean? I would chill, you know what I mean? I was chilling with the little bad niggas that's running around that eventually, you know what I mean, became whatever they became. And I would chill with the Yu-Gi-Oh niggas and whatever else. Like, all of this stuff still existed back in New York. Right. But it was just, all right, it's just mad of it now.
Right,
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like,
when did it not get weird to you? When you like, I'm Arizona, you know what I'm saying? Cause I just started listening. Right now, I've been on here since the middle of 2020. I hit my mans and said, damn, I'm mad I like the West Coast music.
Oh, you say you mad? You like it?
Yeah, like it's just like now. You know what I'm saying? Year 3, yeah, like year 3, year 4. I was like, I could hit the. I didn't know how to rock my head to the music. It's not the same bop. It's not a New York bop. It's not a Chicago bop. It's not even an Atlanta bop. It's like it's a sway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't understand that. So you know what I mean? It took me about 4 years to like. When was it that you was like, I'm fucking with it out here, or like I'm repping it. You feel me?
I don't know, yo. Like, so before I went, also when I came out here, I probably didn't go to New York for like 2 years. So that's in that age, that shit is crazy. My niggas saw me like you seen a ghost when I came to the hood. It was like, yo, you know what I mean? Type shit. So it was like leaving the hood like 14, coming out like 16 or something like that. Type shit. Summer vacation, I'm fleet, like boom, stepping out. Niggas was like, yo, what? So I think it was after spending so much time there. And just spending so much like direct time here, and just I don't know, I just started really having fun, like really having like, I mean, I'm going to the parties, I'm like I'm lit at the parties. It's like, I mean, shorties zoom me and shit, and I don't know, whatever music is playing is the music that's playing, so it's just like it could be the YGs and the this and that type shit, so it's like, or whatever West Coast sound is going on at the time, and I don't know, son. I just it became what it was like. This is where I'm at. I had to stop. You know what it was? Also, it was like I would always see a lot of people shitting on AZ, and it's like as the years pass, it's like, damn, I've been knowing this nigga since I was 14, now I'm 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and these niggas still talking about, yo, AZ this, AZ that. And I'm just like, yo, this where we at, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas still say it to this day, and I'm just like, yo, I don't know. It ain't all of that for me, because I have my way. I do what I want to do. If I want something else that bad that's somewhere else, I go get it. AZ ain't got beef patties, all right? Well, you know what I mean? Get some flight.
Get some flight.
Get some flight. Get some cocoa bread, whatever you want, my nigga. Like, it's out there. But, you know, I respect it for what it's done for me, and, you know what I mean, what I learned out here. And like I said, I spent significant years out here. You know what I mean? This became the crib in a pivotal point in a young person's life. I mean, 13, 14 years old, it's like, nigga, shit is changing from here on out. I mean, for my niggas in the hood, a lot of niggas was probably like, you know what I mean, becoming what they gonna become. You know what I mean? Whether you, my niggas that's artists, or niggas that's crip, or whatever they do, or, you know what I mean, things like that. Like, all of that is, you know what I mean, that's around the time where these things is gonna become more prevalent, and you probably gonna be making your choices on the type of direction you going. You know what I mean? Your life ain't gonna be solidified. You always change as a human. But, you know what I mean, around that age, you kind of like, you know what I mean,
so how does that,
your position. How
that impact the music? Because when I listen to your music, I don't hear no West Coast.
Nah.
Maybe I hear any of the things you talk about.
Word.
Yeah, I mean, but the sound, the beat choice, the flows, all that other shit don't even.
Yeah. Nah. Well, you know, when I was inspired to rap and shit, I was inspired by like the Big L's and the Jadakiss and all of that. Like, I came up, I was really a hip hop head for a long time. Like, my nigga, I was buying little bootleg mixtapes when I was in 5th grade. If I get $5, I mean, if I won't spend lunch money so I could go get, you know what I mean, a bootleg CD, you know what I mean, or whatever, you know what I mean, a DJ Clue or K-Slay, or just some made-up shit that niggas might have. I was getting crazy shit. I was getting the best of J Hood. I'm like 10 years old.
J Hood is
just crazy. Wild shit. Like for real. I'm listening to...
I ain't never heard a nigga ever name drop J Hood.
Nah, son.
From D Block?
Yeah, from D Block. So I'm listening to Core Mega, but I'm listening to J
Hood.
You know what I mean? I'm also listening to like the G Units and whatever else going on, but so I'm listening to rap, my niggas, Saigon freestyles, like that. But I'm a young kid, but you know, like my uncle, or my mother's little brother, is 4 years older than me. So it's like when I'm 10, he's 14. So I'm taking some of his mixtapes and shit. That's almost like my big brother. I'm following him around the hood and shit like that. Matter of fact, it's crazy. His best friend is a kid named Steven Wilson, who lived in the projects with us too. Steven Wilson is Elliot Wilson's little brother. Elliot Wilson is from my hood, so we would go to Steven's house, and like, I mean, Elliot Wilson's parents.
Rap Radar, Elliot Wilson,
the B-Dot. I mean, I seen Elliot at the BT Awards. I let him know, like, I mean, I started name dropping people. I fucked his head up. He was like, yo, that's my little brother. That's my mother. That's my pops. Like, right. Yeah, so I grew up going to Elliot Wilson. Elliot wasn't there. He was already doing the Source.
Right.
Yeah.
But because of that, he sent his little brother all the magazines, all the CDs. You go to Steven House's CDs, like Taller Than You, stacks. It's CDs time. You know what I mean? So I'm real young. But it's stacks of CDs, and I mean, anything, anybody, like every rapper type shit. And I'm, you know, you don't realize at the time what's going on. You just know Steven got all the CDs. He had the video games. He had, I mean, all the systems or whatever. Mad rap posters. His whole wall covered in posters and shit. But I grew up going over, like, that was my uncle's best friend. So he like, Mom, going to Steven house. She like, bring Bubba with you. That's what they call me. He's like, I'm his nephew or whatever. So I mean, you know, you got to bring your little brother with you. Like, all right, come on. So we go and we chilling. We on the sticks and playing whatever. I mean, video games and shit all day. And yeah, so that shit crazy though. Like, I mean, that's Elliot Wilson family and shit. You go to the nigga crib, his parents' house.
Right.
I mean, she come out, we got some pizza, put a pizza in the room, put some, I mean, some sodas and shit, type shit. So it's like, I mean, wow. So that, I mean, I say that to say like, niggas was listening. I was listening to rap for a long time. Right. Like, I'm not just like commercial. Like, I was privy to like a lot of underground mixtapes, the new DJ K Slay since I was like real little, like before niggas is even, I didn't even comprehend a lot of the bars till I'm older. Like, I'm listening to things, I know a rap, I knew since I was like 10 years old, word for word. I'll be spitting that shit at like 20, like, oh, son said this. Like, I'm not even knowing what the fuck I'm rapping.
He wasn't there in life.
Now, I mean, Jadakiss talking about mixed tuna fish with the square. Like, he talking about making jail Jack Mac and shit. But, you know, I know these rhymes since I'm young and shit, but I'm just saying things. Know what I mean? Till I start knowing what certain things mean and shit.
Fire. That's hard.
Yeah.
So what made you, I guess, you know, when you start rapping, like, I guess who you really fucking with, like, just heavy? Like, I know you named a lot of artists, but, like, who was you just like, nah, like, I'm gonna rap after, like, Son right here, I'm gonna rap like Kiss, I'm gonna rap like Jay, or, you know what I mean?
It was a couple niggas, man. It was, initially it was Big L. It was Big L. Big L was already been passed for a minute by the time I started rapping probably. I started rapping like as soon as I got here. Like, I would play around in New York, but I really started like writing. I tried to write a rap out here for the first time. I was out here for a couple months. I think I was dumb bored too. I'm in the crib, so I'm in like the suburbs. I'm like, I can't just go outside and I'll be chill. Now I mean, freestyle with my niggas or whatever. So I just wrote some shit on paper. I never really did that. Know what I mean? So I did that shit out here. And I think my inspirations for real was like Big L. Like, I was listening to mad Big L at the time. I don't know what it was. Prior to that, I'm listening to mad like G-Unit in the game and shit. And my mans, I talked to my mans back in New York. He was like, yo, son, I don't know. So I just been listening to Big L every day. Like, word, my nigga. Like, I've heard him before. Like, niggas know. Yeah. He's alright. I never really thought much of him. And then I just started, I was just like, let me see. I just started listening to that shit. Listen to that shit. And I was just like, that was my bag I was in. And I was trying to do something like that. And yeah, that was probably like the beginning, but then my shit just slowly started changing. Quickly started changing. Right. You know what I mean? I'm fresh, so I'm like, also like when I came to Arizona, I was listening to I like Bone Thugs.
Bone Thugs.
Yeah, I don't know where I heard Bone Thugs at, but I was fucking with Bone Thugs. I did a lot of West Coast homework when I came out.
Well, they from Cleveland though.
Yeah, they is from Cleveland, but
they got put on by the West.
And I learned, but I had to learn that.
I
had to learn that, so I did a lot of like I mean, I ain't gonna front. Like, I was fucking with like a lot of. I had a nigga in school, this white boy I chill with. I forgot his name too. I would just chill with him every once in a while. I had a class with him. He would tell me he was from the Bay Area. He would tell me about mad Bay Area rappers all day. Like, you know, da-da-da. I'm like, no. Every nigga never, I think I heard it Too Short. But everybody else, I'm like, no, my nigga, I don't know. So, I think he burnt me a CD, son, some Mac Dre, and then I started listening to his shit, and it was different, but I don't know, that shit just opened like a I don't know, like a floodgate to like just me just wanting to hear different kind. Like, I'm hearing how niggas is rapping and shit, like niggas swag and what they doing, watching the videos and shit, and it's just like I want to know more. Right. You know what I mean, I was listening to like Now, I mean, I had like a Death Row Greatest Hits joint. I'm listening to this type shit, and I really start fucking with Snoop.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean, Snoop early shit. Like I did my homework, like for real.
Right.
Like it's just like, cause I always was a hip hop head, but it's just like, yo, but it was just New York rap.
Right.
But I knew mad New York rappers from motherfucking niggas like Bathgate and like probably niggas you wouldn't even know like if I named them, because it's like I've been knowing about 38 Special since back then.
Word,
type shit.
that's like crazy.
Yeah. I didn't know about anybody else from upstate, but I knew about 38 Special.
Yeah, 38 Special cold.
Yeah. But it's like, you know what I mean? I don't know, son. Like I didn't know any.
Right.
I just wasn't hip to what was going on
Right.
West Coast rap, period. So I kind of like did my homework the same way I already was type shit. I just started fucking with that shit. And everything else, down south shit, all that shit.
When it start getting serious? When did like you say you started first rap? When you first moved out here at 14 and shit.
Yeah.
When you make the change where it's like, not only I'm rapping, but I'm about to go for it. Like,
I did it twice in my life.
Twice is crazy.
Yeah. So I did it probably when I was like 17, 18. I was like, I'm about to do this shit, like performing at parties and shit like that. And I did it, and it was working. And I think, but you know, just like it was just life and no guidance. Probably like around like 21 type shit. I just like, I'm thinking I'm still a rapper, but I ain't no rapper. Like I ain't write a rapping mad long. I'm just going to work every day. I'm going to work. I got my little apartment, got my V. I'm fucking with the hoes. I think I might have a little girlfriend for a period of time. Switch back. Like I mean, I'm just being mad regular. I'm still writing raps in the crib. I might even go to the studio every now and then. Got shit on my computer, but I'm not dropping content. Yeah, outside doing shows. Like I'm not even knowing though that shit just started dwindling off and becoming less important to me. What was becoming more important was just learning to live life. Like at this point, like now I'm all right, I gotta make sure I got my car insurance for the month, got the rent for the month. Nah, I mean, we popping out this weekend, we going to the club, make sure it's something in my pocket for the club, make sure my fit right. Nigga, I'm still thinking I'm a rapper, but that shit is like fucking the 25th thing on my list type shit. So it's just like years past too, son. Like, you know what I mean? Years past, and I'm caught in this maze, my nigga. Like I know I'm nice, I'm still sharpening the sword, but I'm not doing it. So it's like, I mean, I told this story before. A nigga seen me on a bus and was like, "Yo, damn, Mark, I remember you used to killing shit at the house parties. You still rapping at me?" And I'm just like, "Yo, what? I'm still rapping? Like, I'm that nigga, man. I'm gonna be cooking up all the time." But and then that shit dawned on me. I'm like, "Oh shit,
you don't want to know."
Yeah, I'm the only one that knows. This shit sitting on my computer. Soon as it's fire, but I probably showed my mans when we smoking, and I mean the engineer said it was fire, but you know this shit don't exist. So I think like 5 years ago, I made a decision to like go crazy with the music. I was working at a call center. I'm in the call center, telling the nigga in the cubicle next to me, I'm like, "Yo, it's my man Daniel." I'm like, "Yo, son, I'm nice at this rap shit, bro. I'm telling you." He's like, "Word, that's what son's a Mexican nigga." Like, he don't care. But, I mean, I'm telling him because he right there. It's like when you in jail, you tell your celly, you know what I mean, all kinds of stories and shit. So I'm with the nigga 40 hours a week, like, you know what I mean? Pop my head up like, "Yo, son, you know what I mean? I'm nice at this shit. I'm about to go crazy with this shit." And I mean, like, yeah, that's what's up. So I just like, I mean, while I'm at work, I'm looking up like ways to promote my music. And, I mean, just like I'm reading things on like how to stay disciplined, and not just disciplined in life, not even just with rap, but just the core values of being disciplined and consistent with whatever you want to do. And yeah, my nigga, I'm like, yo, I'm just about to drop a rap every 2 weeks. Like I ain't had no solid plan. I just know I'm gonna drop a rap and a music video with it every 2 weeks. And I'm gonna post that shit all over social media for the next 2 weeks till the new shit come out. Right. And that's it. That's my only plan. And I was doing that, and then shit. You know what I mean? Eventually, I linked up with management, and I mean, shit just start bubbling when you doing shit on the internet and shit, and staying consistent. Motherfuckers gonna take notice if you good at what you do. I'm spamming my shit on Twitter. Let's see the bootleg cabs are seeing, and this and that, and shit. Now we on year 5, and it's like. A nigga not rich, but a nigga, I see where I'm at. I see where I started. I see where I was like, all right, this is where I got up off the bench and said I'm gonna do some shit. And now we here, and I'm in the middle of the mountain. Right. It's too far to go back down. Yeah. Fuck it. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's just like, you know what I mean? I got some new shit dropping on Valentine's Day.
Come on, Bob. Talk to.
Yeah, we gotta keep it going.
Yeah,
man.
What's your screen time? What's your screen time on your phone, man? You always online.
Oh, that's
I don't see nobody. You
shit.
got carpal tunnel, like
Son.
I gotta know. You know what I'm saying?
Spamming, my nigga. So I done spam till 4 in the. Some of my shit's is like cramping up, like shit hurt, like. Know what I mean? Yo, I'm chilling with a shorty one time. She was like this. I was about to melt, my nigga. I was like, yo, she's the one. Say, nah, yo, it was different. Yo, nah, but it's like it's like that, my nigga. Is
No, that's where's your screen time?
I don't even know, my nigga.
We gotta find out.
How you check that? I just seen my shit is up 25. I just dropped some shit last week and say up 25%.
Up 25% is crazy.
Cause I ain't really dropped shit in January.
Oh,
so
word.
I dropped my first rap of the year last Tuesday or something.
Okay.
So I've been on this motherfucker.
Word.
That's why my shit spiked up. It was about to stay spiked because I'm about to just drop.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I don't even know the screen time though, son.
Yeah.
But I know it's something. It's something. That should be
It's
coming up.
nasty.
That should be popping up. That should be having the
10 hours.
Yeah.
12 hours.
Yeah, it'd be like that. It's like, matter of fact, it'd be like 10 to 12.
10 to 12. All right, that's what it takes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what's like your
On this
like your
motherfucker.
advice for like, you know, other artists, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause out here it's like, it's not really like no big artists out here that really came out is really doing the big thing. So it's like you making the moves and the waves. So it's like, what's like the advice that you would give to the youngins or, you know, other people that was in your position, like, yo, I'm nice, but I don't know how to start. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say, man, like I said, man, the core values is the same for everything, my nigga. Consistency, know what I mean? And really just trying to outdo what you did. And even if it's a small way, like, know what I mean? That last video I did this time I'm hitting with some different type shit. I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna spit in this style. Or I don't know, just, know what I mean? Just try to find ways to up yourself each time and shit. But really consistency. Make sure you do something. Give people something. Because motherfuckers easier to please than you think.
Right.
You give them something, they just want to watch. They give them something, my nigga, type shit. But the more fire, the better. But that's gonna come. With it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I would say, what do you think your biggest song is?
My biggest song
and biggest freestyle.
My biggest song is probably Moonwalk through Customs. I made this song years ago too. It's crazy. I
think I see that shit says like 2018.
Yeah, 2018. It's probably when I first just got in my bag, but this shit landed like a crazy placement in Shaft and the motherfucking Samuel L. Jackson movie. But it's crazy because it came out when it came out in theaters out here. It came out international on Netflix. So everywhere outside the States, it was already on Netflix and shit. And that shit had like, right away, like 100,000 Shazams and, know what I mean, 100,000 views. Like everything just went up crazy fast, my nigga, just from this movie placement. It was just in like 15 seconds of the song is in a scene.
Right.
You know what I mean? I go on TikTok. You got, you know what I mean, niggas in Thailand working out to it.
Crazy.
And I mean, niggas and motherfuckers in Ukraine with dance routines to it and shit like that. So it's like, I think we almost had 1 million streams. It's like 999, something stupid. You know what I mean? But nah, that shit running up, and I get, good quarterly bread from it, and yeah, my nigga, it's lit. It's lit. I mean, I got to top it, but that ain't about shit. I mean, it was a cool placement. It ran up, and we keeping it going.
Wow. Okay. What about the freestyle? What you say the biggest freestyle is? Or most impactful, or most viewed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did the most for you?
Man, I'm trying to think. What you call it? I did the a lot of the freestyle. They did a lot for me, man, because I did the 9-minute freestyle on Bootleg Cav. And fucking right after that, he called Sway. And then Ice-T posted that on his page. And that's kind of, I feel like that's the catalyst that made Ice, because Ice-T's the one that got in contact with Funk Flex and them.
Okay.
So I think that was the catalyst for that. And Gabe on the radar hit me.
Right.
Because he saw that.
Yeah.
I mean, I built our relationship. I fuck with Gabe tough, man. I'm about to probably be seeing him next month or something.
Shout out Gabe.
All that stemmed from that. And it was just an idea I had. It's not even an idea I had. It's Bootleg Cav. It was like, Kev was like, yo, my podcast is going crazy right now. Pull up. but I mean, bring some shit.
Right.
If I'm talking, niggas need the whole clip, whatever. I was like, all right, bet.
Right.
You know man, so I came and burnt it down, and that shit helped me a lot, man. That shit did a lot for me. It tied the most connected the most dots for me.
Right. Okay.
On the way.
Right.
Nah, man.
I wasn't on the flex shit because that's like they're the biggest hip hop platform. So it was like pulling up in the Hot 97.
Yo,
there's so many
Flex.
names that came through the spot. So it was like they got you in there. It's like you know what I mean.
My flex experience was crazy, son. Me and Flex had a little smoke, man.
What?
Yeah. All that shit is going down though. I tell niggas the story though, son.
Yeah, I saw you had the freestyle was up and was down.
Yeah, son. A lot happened, my nigga. So, fucking. Alright, so we go to Flex shit, right? So Ice-T make the phone call. Ice-T make the phone call to Flex, like, yo, Flex, I got this kid, I really like him. I want him to come burn the station down. Flex is like, all right. So we get to New York. We got a date from everybody to pull up. Sway, we had a date for K Slay, but then he just got sick.
Damn.
I went to New York.
Slay,
I'm in the terminal, and I see the post that K Slay is sick. I was on the phone with him a couple days prior, told him, yeah, Murk, you can pull up. I heard your shit. Da da da. I mean, come pull up, burn it down. I mean, K Slay around the way. I'm like, I bet. Get to we in the terminal. Heard that K Slay sick, so I'm just like, damn. So I hope he get better, but there wasn't nothing we could do about that. So we just we did the fun Flex or whatever. So Flex finally get niggas a date and pull up. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, we called the Mad Times. Finally reached them, and then he was like, all right, come tomorrow. I'm just like, all right, man. I already had what I was going. I knew I was going to pull up wherever, so I got mad raps in my head. I'm like, whatever. I don't give a fuck. So we pull up. You know what I mean? We there first. Niggas put us in the waiting room. Block Boy JB pull up. Cameron pull up. And B Love pull up.
Okay.
B Love pull up. Mad little niggas, 20 little niggas in Montclair. Know what I mean? So Flex had me in the waiting room for the whole time, son. I'm there for niggas came. And I ain't gonna say who or how it happened, but like niggas was taking mad takes, mad takes. I'm in the waiting room for like 4 hours.
That's what you gotta be, Block Boy.
For 4 hours.
It's gotta be Block Boy.
But these three rappers. And Ali Chopper was there that day too.
Oh, and Ali.
Yeah, that was another one.
They don't be spitting though.
I want to say it was 4 rappers.
I'll be listening to it.
Yo. So I'm there for 4 hours. This is the freestyle where Cam is in there with the girls.
Oh yeah, okay. It was that day.
Yeah, I'm right outside the room. So they do all that type shit, and finally go in. They was like, all right, come on, we got to get this done because you know what I mean. I got to go. Wait, what's your name again? I'm like, I'm Murk, Ice-T. You know what I mean? Yo, he said, oh yeah. I mean, he treating it like a favor, but I'm just like, whatever. He was like, all right, y'all can only do 1 beat. So I'm just like, damn, I bought 2 beats for you. I prepared, I mean, 2 for you. He was like, nah, man, you can only do 1 beat. It's like, one beat or nah, you ain't got to rap. Like, type shit. Like, yeah, I'm like, yo, I was like, yo, son, let me rap both of them. I have my own cameraman. I'm like, let me rap both of them. And, I mean, after you decide. He was like, yo, we can't be here all day. I was like, son, 1 take, my nigga. Like, you ain't gonna be here all day. Not with me. I do this or whatever. And he was like, all right, yo, you can perform both, but I don't know how it's gonna go.
Right.
So Tap played the beat. So he played Down Bad beat. I spit that. That's out. That's the one that's out. And then right after that, I was like, play the second beat. You know what I mean? So I got my cameraman, we rolling, and I spit the second beat. There was some more pain. I slowed the flow down, really just rapping, and yeah, so he was like, man, that was after the freestyle. He was like, man, he's pretty dope.
Sound like
that
fun.
Sound like some shit you would say too.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. All right.
Yeah, and I was just like, it's the best nigga you've seen this shit. I started talking this shit. I'm like, I'm probably the best nigga you've seen this year. He's like, yeah, well, the year just started. I was like, it was like, yo, we got Puff Coast. It's like the end of January. The year just started. He had that, but I'm just like, my nigga. But I've been here for 5 hours, and I done seen these many niggas, and I know you done had a couple other freestyles. You got at least 15 niggas to compare me to. It's like that. He was like, yeah, okay. I guess shit up there. So I don't know. Flex motherfucker. I don't know. We was combative with each other. You know what I mean? That type shit. But nah, it was what it was. It was. I mean, we left on a cool note. So anyway, my shit dropped, and it dropped with no number. So I already thought that was weird. I mean, because all the freestyles got a number.
Right.
When my shit went ghost the day after my bars on NI5 dropped. Yeah, and I don't know, my nigga. I don't know what that means or if it means anything. But my shit went ghost the day after my bars on NI5 dropped. So I got mad people hitting me in my inbox. Like, yo, Murk, where's your Funk Flex interview? I was trying to watch it. What's wrong? And then, I mean, when you go to the Funk Flex page, since my shit was never numbered, it don't look like a number missing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, say my shit was 32. When you scroll through, you know what I mean, it would have been 31, 33.
32,
you know what I mean? My shit was never numbered, so there's no number missing. So I'm like, damn, was this already set up like this?
Right.
So I'm tight, and I just get the... In hindsight, I realized I was jumping out the window because I don't know why it's removed or who removed it.
Right.
I just know it's removed, and I just know how my experience was with Flex.
Right.
And I feel like he was carrying me like a favor. That's how I felt. But it ain't about feelings, but that's how I felt. So I got online. I mean, I did a blog type shit. You know what I mean? Set the camera up. Like, I was talking crazy. I kind of like violated Flex a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, niggas removed my shit. You know what I mean? Niggas removed it. I just so happened to remove it a day after this come out. And flying off the rails. I think I called Flex a Dickie to. Yeah. I said that shit and I posted that shit.
Yeah, I think I seen that.
Yeah, and shit crazy. So that night, Ice-T called me. Yeah, Ice-T called me like, yo, Murk, yo, you gotta chill.
Right.
He's do you know for sure that, you know what I mean? But I was like, nah, but then that nigga was carrying it like this and this happened and this happened.
I would feel the same way though. Like,
right,
like
that's how I felt. But
you don't want to jump out the window.
Yeah, that's jumping out the window. And it's off. Ice called the OG favor for me.
Right.
I called you a favor. I mean, boy, this happened like this. He was like, just remove that. I understand how you feel, but remove that. Then I just talked to Flex, and the Flex was like, yeah, Murk, I don't know who removed it or how it got removed, but since you called me a dickie, that I don't want to find out.
Sound like something he was
saying. Dude, I'm on the phone with Flex. I'm at my B&B. I'm chilling. Like, I mean, this is like a couple days later. Like,
I don't want to find out.
Get on the horn. Yeah. You know what I mean? He was like, yeah, but since you said mean things about me, I don't want to find out. I was like I said, my cameraman was in the room with me, so I got my own footage. And I got the whole thing. Like, he only posted one half of it.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? I was just like, all right, say less. Much respect, Flex. I'll see you soon. He was like, all right, peace, brother. And then we just dropped it. And we called it the Lost Freestyle. And we got both parts of it. And, I mean, it still exists. It's not on High 97 page. But, you know what I mean? It's like that. And I think Flex gonna have a healthy respect for niggas whenever I see him again.
Right.
But yeah,
that's a crazy story.
That's crazy. I've never heard that. I've never heard a nigga freestyle get taken off the Hot 97 page ever. Yeah. I've never heard that, so it's like, that's crazy.
Right. And it's not even like
first,
and you know, niggas is every time, you know, I think a week prior, I don't know who was on there. Somebody trash. Nigga Flex like, everybody's tagging me like, you see this, Murk? This shit is crazy.
Well, he did the same shit.
Niggas gonna delete your shit.
He did the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Buffalo. He did the same shit with Benny and Conway. They went up there and bodied that bitch, and he didn't give them niggas no type of energy. Like them niggas, like Benny wasn't trying to rap himself out the hood right there. Like, you feel me? Like Conway didn't just black out, and then it was another weak nigga that probably came over the next week and he gassing and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
So,
but shout out Funk. You know what I'm saying?
He's a legend, and
he got the right to be bougie.
When it's all said and done, I've been growing up hearing Funk Flex stories, so you know I was grateful to get mine.
Right,
I mean,
that's fire.
I'm like, I was like, if ever since I can remember you going through with, Jay-Z to 50 Cent to this, to that, to this nigga, to that nigga. Like, people that I idolize, and I idolize you in a sense because, I'm from New York. It's High 97. This is Funk Flex.
Right.
So it's just like, I had my Funk Flex story, and he was everything that I thought he would be. So I'm grateful I got the actual Funk Flex, and that's dope. And, when I see him again, I'm trying to be appreciative.
How you get your name though? Murkemz?
Nah, I used to go by J Murk. This is just a play off my name, my actual name. I used to go by J Murk when I was younger, and my handles was always Murkemz on the internet and shit. So when I decided to like I said, I was rapping when I was like 18. I had my little run back then, and then when I decided my next run, I was like, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do this. Okay. You know what I mean? Just to rebrand. Like I'm popping out. I'm doing this rap shit for real now. I'm about to have my visual little. You know what I mean? I would hit whatever podcast in the city. And I'm just like, yo, put the mic. You know what I mean? Play the beat, or I could just come with a recorded track. Right. This is before niggas not doing hanging mics and shit. I got a freestyle from like 2016, 17. Not saying the radio freestyle is a new concept, but it was just quiet for that. And it was extra quiet for it here. It just did not exist.
Do you feel like you brought that shit out here?
Hell yeah, my nigga. Like I do, because I did that, and then in 2019 we put together a radio run, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna go to 98.3, 101.5. Icon Radio. There was a podcast out here called Marlon and Chief, and I think there was one other podcast called, TJ Super. No. There's another podcast out here named TJ Super, and just 5 podcasts, and I was just like, all right, I'm gonna bring my camera and I'm gonna rap on each joint. Niggas never had a freestyle. 98.3 never even. They was like, all right, make sure it's clean. Know what I mean? Ocho, what the fuck is the DJ's name? My man shout out my man O Jesus and Radio Jules and all of them that was there at the time. They was like, make sure it's clean or whatever. Know what I mean? We can't have no curses. I had clean raps for them and all that. Like but I did a radio run. I did like a freestyle run. I freestyled on different beats. Like all of these media outlets out here, whatever ones was currently buzzing at the moment. Right. And it was different.
Right.
Know what I mean?
So I'm about to say then with that said, with the you know what I'm saying, bring that out here, how is that working moving forward? Because I feel like I didn't see it. It seems like you kind of got into a little bit of the media people out here with since freestyling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Cause I know you was gonna do the Matty Ice shit, and then it was and then you ended up not doing it. Yeah. Was that like, you know what I'm saying, in that sense of feeling like you got brought that out here? It wasn't.
That's never. This is my first time even actually saying, like, I think I bought that, like, I made that prevalent out here. I do, but it's never nothing I harped on. Like I said, it's my first time saying it. I rarely think it. It's probably my first time really thinking it. Right. now that I think about it, I started. Like, I mean, this is a live answer, but as far as the Matty Ice, man, niggas wanted me to hop in the ring and battle for some bread, and I didn't want to do it. Matter of fact, and niggas was saying, yo, this is not even a battle. It's
you was performing originally, right?
I was performing originally. It was like, it's not even a battle. It's a verse for verse competition and shit like that. And I just didn't believe it. I was like, it's just not gonna be all these rounds and niggas just writing verses. But there's no rules. Right. It's either a verse for verse battle or there's no rules. Because if there's no rules, if a nigga wants his verse to be a battle,
it's a battle.
And it'll win because it's direct.
Right.
So the niggas that's trying to come at me about joining this shit is harping on this a verse for verse battle, but I'm reading the rules and they're like, yo, this is a battle. This is whatever a nigga wants to rap up there. This is not a 16 for 16 who 16 was crazier. Nah. That's one thing. So I was just like, I don't even want to do that. Also, I'm a selling point. So once I say I signed up, niggas was willing to pay for my slot. Just so you could post a flyer and say Merk's in it. So you could sell them slots. Them slots is gonna sell once y'all niggas, post me in it. So if that already tells me I'm worth something. Right. So since I'm worth something, y'all niggas, why don't you put a certified bag in my hand? Like, you know what I mean? Instead of me getting out there and battling niggas for a potential 10. I'm not trying to. That's a whole different art.
Right.
I respect battle rap enough to know I'm not about to write 5 to 10 battle raps for, potential niggas and shit like that. Like, that's not really what I'm
That's a
trying
lot.
to do.
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. If you really do this, that's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
And I respect it. And it's just like, nah, I don't want to do that. So they had me set to perform. And I was going to do that. Even though niggas was chatting and shit still, I was going to do that because it was for some cheese. So I was like, yeah. And then I got a call from, not even a phone call. I got a DM. Following a DM from Famous Animal in Memphis, and he was like, "Yo, I fuck with you, my nigga. Like, we shooting some episodes this week. I don't know where you at in the world, but pull up, burn it down." And I was just like, yo. trying to go to Memphis. It was like, I know somebody in Mississippi, but where they stay at in Mississippi is 4.5 hours from where that's at Memphis.
Yeah.
So we pulled up to Mississippi.
That's what we moved.
Yeah, we went out there and burned it down to a Juicy J beat.
Right.
That's where we at. So it's just like, let's play by their rules.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That was your first time in Memphis?
My first time in Memphis.
Shout out Memphis.
Yeah, first time. Just came for that.
Memphis a movie.
First place I went to was Famous Animal.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
You go downtown, you go check out the it's a vibe out there.
Son. I spun around because I knew how Famous Animal was. I was like, okay, niggas is doing. I watched the Moneybag Yo episode. We had the girl in the back and this and that. So I'm like, I bet that's how we gonna play it. We drove from Mississippi to Memphis, got to Memphis, copped the Turo, copped the BMW of Turo. Know what I mean? I had my homegirl that stay in New Orleans. She flew out to Memphis. She be moving around. She a dancer. Know what I mean? She flew out to Memphis that day. Know what I mean? Scooped in the BM. I mean, we pulled up to the spot, parked the BM at the car wash, put the doors up, set up the table. It was like, all right, let's get it. Like, I want some shit. Like, I see how Moneybag Yo did his. I want to do some shit.
Why
like
you
that.
choose to rap Arizona in that freestyle and not New York? Or how do you balance being, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm from Buffalo, but I lived in Chicago for 10 years, so I rap both. Yeah. But it's like, you know what I mean?
I just rap what I want to rap when I want to. I'm from both. I'm good everywhere. If somebody challenge it, I mean, you could try, but I'm from where I'm from. Right. And it's just like, there's only so much you could do. It's like,
what hat I'm picking up today?
Yeah. It's just like, it's how I want to play it. And I just thought it would be, niggas was chatting a lot in the city around the time. Oh, you ain't going to do the show. You ain't going to do the competition. So I was just wanted to, like, I'm putting on for the city in a whole different way than y'all niggas could even relax. Relax. I'm going to still be gracious with niggas. I'm gonna still be great. I'm gonna still throw on the jersey. I'm gonna still throw on the hat. I'm gonna still show y'all niggas what it is. I'm gonna still feed the streets, but I'm gonna feed them how I want to feed them. You want me to feed them tuna now? I feel like feeding them filet. Now you gonna be mad at me? You know what I mean? This is how I felt like feeding the streets. And the people that love it, they really love it. You know what I mean? And that battle shit happened. Who won the battle? Yeah. I mean, shout out to whoever won the battle.
Yeah, I think it was a dude named something Corey, Dylan Corey.
Yeah, but you know, it's like we keeping it going. Like, I mean, whether I won the Lord, however that go, like
life goes on.
Life goes on. What's going on right now?
Deshaun Corey, I think with Deshaun Corey. I haven't heard no music from him. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I just know he won.
Yo, Mark, man, you a spinner, man. You can rap.
Nope.
This the first time I ever asked anybody, son. I know you got some throwaway bars, some quick shit, you know what I'm saying? Quick little 16 something, man.
Yeah, I can do something like I do a couple bars. Yeah. I fuck with y'all niggas.
Yeah. Facts. So real light, son. For the town. It's for the town.
It's for the town. Yo, I said, I brought Phoenix on the road with me, while them lame niggas at home and hating from their living room. It's like charity how I give it to them. And I don't pick and choose. That's them niggas. Don't get this shit confused. I don't haggle about what I take for recordings. See, my price is my price, and I ain't taking installments. Son said I get a verse from so-and-so for half that. Well, let them niggas stink your song up. Nigga, back. It's Murkemz. 1-1, no duplicate. Wash niggas know I'm a threat. It sound ludicrous. Truly is foolishness how my granny would feud the shit. You threw it if this bitch get fly. You ain't no stupidest ma. I'm the newest nigga that's destined from my hood, and I'm respected from the gangsters and the legends of my hood. Facts, and you rap niggas creative players. Just hopped on the internet, dropped the song, and made a name of Murkemz.
Hell yeah, we gonna end like that, man. You got any last little shout outs and shit, man?
You already know, man. It's your man Murkemz. We out here, man. Shout out to We All Shine, man. I mean, you already know the vibes, man.
Where can they find you at, man?
Shit, everywhere. Murkemz. Murkemz.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. You already know. New episode, man. This shit was dope, man, for sure. My boy Chad.
You already know the vibes.
Huh? Carried all that, man. Hell yeah.
We outside.
Hell yeah, go on.